Hi and welcome to Niagara News headlines for Monday, September the 24th, provided by Bullet News Niagara. I'm Annie Sylvester. Let's check some of your headlines. Police are looking for suspects after 3 people were attacked and robbed by a group of young adults in separate yet similar incidents in downtown St. Catharines, and that happened early Saturday morning. 2 of the attacks occurred at 1:44 a.m. and 1:46 a.m. in the area of the downtown bus terminal, while the third took place after 2 a.m. in the area of Clark and Church Streets. In each case, the suspects are a group of young adults which were caught by surveillance cameras recently installed by police, as well as some private cameras. The cameras showed 5 males and a female involved in confronting and violently attacking the victims by kicking and punching them. All 3 victims sustained minor injuries. Please go to Bullet News Niagara for the full description of the suspects and call police with any information. Detectives and forensic investigators were called to the area of Glendale Avenue near the GM plant after a report that there was a dead male found inside a vehicle. Police were called around 1 p.m. on Sunday. The coroner was also called to the scene. At this time, the identity of that person and the cause of death remain under investigation. Well, what is the economic impact of the wine industry to the province of Ontario? How many jobs and how much money does it put into the economy? According to Patrick Gedge, President and CEO, Winery and Grower Alliance of Ontario, nobody actually knows the answer to this important question. The last study that analyzed the economic impact of the entire industry using primary data was in 1997. The study was updated in 2007 but did not gather new data from wineries. The update estimated that the industry represented some 7,000 jobs in Ontario with an economic impact of over $500 million. Now, the industry has skyrocketed since then, and last year the net sales of Ontario VQA and International Canadian Blends wine was $613 million, with 58 million litres of wine bought by Ontario consumers. New stats are anticipated to be out by early 2013, which will put a more definite mark on the current state of the industry. Mohammed Ahmed from the Niagara Olympic Club won an Athletics Ontario Achievement Award Saturday at a banquet in Toronto. Ahmed, a St. Catharines Collegiate graduate who attends the University of Wisconsin, ran the 10,000-meter race for Canada at the London Summer Olympics. He won the award for top senior men's distance runner in the province. Also nominated Saturday were 4 members of the Niagara Regional Athletics: Logan Martineau, Emma McDougall, Ethan Ratcliffe, and Colin Ratcliffe. Well, the latest stats from Ontario's Ministry of Tourism provide more hopeful signs that tourism is seeing a modest rebound. In June, the number of Americans coming to Ontario was up 7.4% compared to the same month a year earlier. Okay, and just a reminder to take our latest Monday Business Bullets Readers Poll. This week we ask you, do you think you'll be getting a raise this year? Yes, no, or I hope so. Get involved and see what your community has to say. Okay, more news in a moment, including your local weather forecast. Please stay tuned. Welcome back. Now let's check on the weather, brought to you by Niagara Battery and Tire, the #1 choice for your tire, battery, and automotive needs in the Niagara Peninsula. Checking into Tuesday, mainly sunny skies, a 40% chance of showers late in the evening, a high of 18. Wednesday, cloudy, a 60% chance of showers, a low of 14, a high of 21. Thursday, a mix of sun and clouds, a low of 10, a high of 17. For Friday, a mix of sun and cloud, a low of 8, a high of 17. And for Saturday, a mix of sun and clouds again, a low of 10, a high of 16. Well, there's lots going on this weekend, including the first ever Sustain Niagara FALLSTOCK event put on by Heart Niagara in Niagara Falls. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. Well, it's an exciting day at Heart Niagara at 6017 Valley Way. Today is Sustain Niagara FALLSTOCK event. Now, this is the first of its kind, and what it does is bring lots of people together from the community and vendors to learn about healthy living initiatives, something that is easy to do and well worthwhile, as it improves the quality of life and can prevent heart disease in the future. Let's go inside and take a look.
So today was our pilot to see how we could get the community to connect what is good for the environment, what is good for the community, and what is good for your health. So we're investing in each other and our own health at the same time. So it's a bit of a different model because we want all our partners together to see what they can do with small change every day to make a big change long term. I think that people get fearful that there's so much change, they're overwhelmed, and then they slide back. So making a small change every day is really what it's about. But what we did is this is bringing in the harvest, so this was our pilot. So we had people today donate from their own gardens for Project Share, and then in the spring we'll work with them to build a garden.
We create edible, ecological, beautiful, and low maintenance landscapes, and we do landscape design, install, maintenance, and we do some consulting as well. And it really fits into the sustainable movement because it is talking about acknowledging our place in nature and really participating in our environment and our landscape. If we create gardens that have edible plants in it, we can reduce the amount of gas that we use going to stores and all the gas that's used to ship these food to stores. And it's also, you can have better tasting food because a lot of those stuff you get in the grocery store is grown to be preserved well and last long, where the stuff you can grow on your own, the heritage seeds, they've been bred so they can taste.
We make portobello mushrooms as opposed to using beef burgers. We use a vegetarian source, which is obviously better for the environment, better for us as individuals. It's a big portobello mushroom, and it's very meaty. It has a little bit of protein, and it's high in fiber and selenium. And then we put it on a ciabatta bun, a whole grain ciabatta bun with a little bit of chipotle mayo, goat cheese, roasted red peppers, onions, tomato, lettuce, and then we grill it.
I have a great presentation called the 7-Step Peak Energy Solution Challenge, where we touch upon water intake, proper nutrition, taking vitamins, how to de-stress the nervous system, and specific types of exercises and stretching. And so the program that I did today was specific on that because it tied in with the event.
I think all the information that she gave was good for all ages. It doesn't matter if they're 4 or 54. And it really has people thinking about, and the reason I think that Karen had the event here, to think about daily how you can feel better about yourself, the little things that you can do are easy, and how important is that our healthy living is.
And that wraps up today's headlines. I'm Annie Sylvester from everyone here at Bullet News Niagara. Good night.